These fans are going to make me cry in about 2 seconds.
One more year. I definitely was yelling it along with the 3,500 fans that sat through what could have been Sue Bird's final game in October. That cheer, however, prompted the point guard to give him the game of basketball one more year. Bird announced that this season is her last via Instagram, although the post came as no surprise as the 21-year vet has long alluded that this season may very well be her last. On the Players Pod, she told Kelly O'Hara that this season was probably her final season.
I took a couple days. I said I was going to take a couple months. In reality, I did. I didn't tell the team for a couple months, but in those first couple days, or like right away, I was kind of like, all right, I think I'm going to do this. And I just
Like retire.
No, sorry, come back.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Because all arrows were pointing towards retirement. So I was like,
Okay.
no, you know what? I'm like, I think I might run this back one more time.
Okay.
So that's where we're at now.
So now the farewell tour begins. Game days hit different as each road game is a last, and each home game is one tick off the final moments fans have with the WNBA legend. Bird knows this and has lived up to the hype, as always. In her final game in New York, her hometown, where she first fell in love with the game of basketball, and her final game in Connecticut, where she took her talents to UConn, Bird put on an absolute clinic. She described both locations as homecomings, and it felt only right that her final games at both spots were on the same weekend. The New York fans showered the 41-year-old with standing ovations as she sealed the game with a dagger three-pointer against the Liberty. A former number 1 overall pick, Bird has won the WNBA championship 4 times and is a 5-time Olympic champion with Team USA. She has also won 2 NCAA championships while at UConn. This year, she was named an All-Star starter and co-captain. The legend has impacted and changed the game in so many ways. For me, she is one of the women that made me fall in love with the game of basketball. For the college game, she ushered in the culture that made UConn's women's basketball the most prolific program in college basketball history. For the WNBA, she created a legacy that extends past the 4 lines. And for the world, she will be revered as one of the greatest point guards to ever lace them up, regardless of gender.